Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Today I would like to raising and reading the lesson through the structure of human being, the firm side 30 and speak 11. So I'm very appreciation and gratitude Mr. Oki and Iwis to have make a, a, a projects for us uh, to study and practice things in English. Now I'm ready. I'm on track. I'm ready, and let's go. Listen through the structure of human being. The structure of human being is an important concept. One, the importance of knowledge about the human structure. The knowledge regarding the human structure is considered one of three important frames of reference in life. This knowledge explains the root origins of life from the religious perspective. It is a type of understanding that helps people open, awakens their wisdom or intellect. It opens the door to the view of human life and explains all the questions in human life. And two, the significance of realizing the human structure. When awareness of the human structure is gained, we grow understanding how people find their true nature versus facilitating the perceptions of the true nature within themselves, understand the 16 human nature with desire and thought conception are the focal points of the human nature, representing the human ego, understanding the emptiness nature of the inner being, understanding the three forms of true merit, sins, and blessing, understanding total karma, knowledge karma, connections karma, and result karma, understand and grasp the matter, space, and time, understanding the inner awareness or perception determines the electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being, which subsequently determine the energy vibration frequency and finally determines the experience of views of human life, squad view, and cosmic view. Change the core in the past, alter the effect and result in the present, and stimulate a good effect result for the future. 3. Introductions to the human nature. Our current life is result created by the course in the past. Our present is the core of life in the future. Changing the present means changing the core that will create the effect or result for the future. If you want to desire future, you must change the core in the present. Only when a person knows well the roots of the life originates can they change the course and thus change the effect or result. Through three perspectives, principle or doctrine, relation, belief, and science, along with the three frame of reference, the triangle of reality, the human structure, and the formulas for the root of life. We can fully understand where the roots of human life originates, including what cause combine to create the effect and result. From this understanding, people will know how to create good causes and favorable connections to reap desired effects or result in life. The human structure is one of these three important frames of reference. This frame of reference is viewed from the perspective of religious belief, utilizing the courses of Buddhism to understand the human structure and thereby finding the root origin and cause of human life according to this view. 3.1. The true nature. What is the true nature? The true nature is what which does not change across space and time. Anything that changes is no longer the true nature. In our daily life, everything is not the true nature because it changes over time, such as houses, cars, emotion, love, and even the human body, which changes every day. If we cling to these changes, things we can now achieve we enjoy, see something that is real and exists is true, but it's not the true nature. According to a story, the demons conspired to hide the true nature deep inside humanity, believing that the more dangerous place is the safest place ever, that a people no longer cling the true nature within themselves, but mainly cling the external thing, so they cannot achieve it and joy. So this is great destiny. We can find true nature within themselves. If we find the true nature within ourselves, we approach peace and joy, knowing the human structure is crucial and highly valuable knowledge for humanity. Understanding the true the human structure means understanding oneself and finding the true nature within oneself to attain true peace and joy. Since the human structure is viewed the land of religion and belief, we borrow knowledge from Buddhism to explain it. Component of the human structure. The human structure has 4 parts. These parts are categorized by different terminologies used by common thought, science, and Buddhism. In terms of the structure of human self, there is the terminology of the 8 great combination. Typically, the 4 great combinations are said to create the body. However, intrinsically, the 5 great combinations create the body consists of earth, water, air, fire, and electromagnetism. When considering the whole person, there are also the heart, mind, natures, and emotions. That the body is formed by 8 elements: heart, mind, natures, emotion, earth, water, air, fire, and electromagnetism. Refers to as a great combination. To correctly define the human structure, it should be the 9 great combination. It is when speaking of the heart, mind, electromagnetism of life must be includes, meaning electromagnetism is divided into 2 from electromagnetism of light and yin-yang electromagnetism, totaling the 9 great combination. When referring to the body without the heart, mind, nature, and emotion, it is a 5 great combinations: earth, water, air, fire, and electromagnetism. To unify the terminology, the human structure is consistently defined as follows. The human structures consist of 1. The true nature. 2. The 16 human nature. 3. The layers of emotion. And 4. The layers of 4 elements body. Specifically, the true nature includes the intention to see, intention to hear, intention to say, and intention to know, surrounded by the electromagnetism of light. The 16 human nature consists of reception, thought, conception, action, internal processing, consciousness, will, talent, beauty, form, fame, food, eating, sleep, rest, greed, desire, anger, ignorance, illusion, arrogance, pride, doubt, evil, and adherent attachment. This layer is surrounded by yin-yang electromagnetism. The layer of emotion consists of 84,000 illusory purple, also known as emotion. The layers of 4-element body consist of earth, nutrition, water, air, and fire, warmth. The layers is also surrounded by yin-yang electromagnetism. The human structure also contains a three forms of virtues or merits, blessing, and sin, and the total karma, knowledge karma, connection karma, and result karma. According to the common frog, the inner structure of human a person is inner being, includes the mind, nature, and emotion, which manifest. Includes mindset, emotion, and which manifest outwards as the body. We often refer this as nature and emotion body. Understanding oneself requires understanding the heart, mind, nature, emotion, and body fully. When we understand our inner being, we can attain be enjoy. Everyone in life seek be enjoy. So it is initiated when a person find the true nature within themselves. 3. 2 point definition of the 16 human nature. In the human structure, the layer of 16 human nature use Sino-Vietnamese terminology. This meaning close to the human structure contexts are 1. Reception, receiving and taking. 2. Thoughts, concept, remembering, imagining, planning, or forecasting. 3. Action, internal processing, exporting and tracking out. 4. Consciousness, understanding or knowledge. 5. Wealth, talents, money, wealth, and talents, abilities. 6. Beauty from physical body, appearance from. 7. Fame, reputation, fame. 8. Fruit or eating. 9. Sleep, rest, sleeping or resting. 10. Greed and desire or wants. 11. Anger, wrath or anger. 12. Ignorance or delusion or stupidity. 13. Arrogant or pride, arrogance or haughtiness. 14. Doubt, suspicions and doubts. 15. Evil, cruelty or wickedness. 16. Adherence or attachment, stubbornness and failure. Point 3.3. Focal point amplitudes and level of human nature. Great desire and short conceptions are the focal points of human nature. Great desire and short conception regarding wealth, talent, beauty, form, fame, food, eating, sleep, rest determine a degree and level of anger, ignorance, delusion, arrogance, pride, doubt, evil, and coherent attachment. They also determine what is received, reception, how it is processed, action, internal processing, and what is recognized, consciousness, great desire. Fundamentally means wanting or wishing. Great desire itself is not problematic, but society currently equates time with timeline, prettiness, fleeting to the perception that it is bad. In reality, time is simply a desire. People constantly desire something such as rising, resilient, and mature, and desiring the understand themselves. And even the Buddha processed this nature and exemplifies by the desire to serve the sentence being to the desire to awake people through Buddhist and enlightenment. Thought concept has three states: 1. Imagining present, high remembrance, past, and forecasting and planning future. A person who no longer has great desire and short conception, meaning they have no desire, no wishes, and for the present and for our future. And remember, nothing of the past is no longer considered a human. Therefore, we desire and thought concept are the focal points of human life. nature, great desire, and thought conception regarding wealth talent can manifest into two ways: one, money or wealth, desiring to earn money and planning future actions to earn money; two, talent and ability, desiring to learn various things to acquire talent. Great desire and short conception regarding beauty form, including physical body and appearance form. Physical body focus emphasizing one care. A person focus on the physical body pays close attention to the health, avoiding anything harmful, exercising, eating, and sleeping properly. They are meticulous about their appearance, looking tidy and elegant when going out. Appearance and form focus, directing importance toward the surrounding environment. A person focused on Saturn cannot tolerate a dirty house. They demand a broad ties, not just for themselves but for those around them. Fashion Saturn, they are disturbed by a crooked painting. In language, they insist on clear, accurate speech or correct grammar. In work, they demand tidiness, great desire, and short conception. Regarding fame, which is a desire to be famous, or conversely, the desire not to be famous, a subtle orientation of the then nature depend on the time term. Great desire and thought conception regarding food and eating is includes the desire to eat delicious fruits. For some, how they eat doesn't matter. They have no time to regarding tuk. The tuk nature remains, but the addition of time to determines our behavior toward eating. Great desire and short conception regarding sleep or rest. Some people cannot sleep, while others sleep excessively at different times, but combined with Saturn, they might require a beautiful place to sleep. Great desire and thought conception regarding as a speaker initiate the outer layer of the human structure in a specific direction, determining what is received perception, how is this processed action, internal processing, and what is recognized consciousness and thought conception. Rigorous a single human intention can lead a person thousands of miles away. Being able to influence others in society is due to aligning with their great desire and thought conception. If you want to guide our children toward comprehensive richness, we must make them desire or plan for it. Otherwise, they will be driven toward what negative direction. If we do not guide our children with our desire and short conception toward the light path, they will be led toward the dark path, the amplitudes of the human nature. Because the structure of human nature is increased by yin-yang electromagnetism, the nature in fluctuate ray and flow mean they have an amplitude of oscillation. The level and decrease of the nature creates an great desire, anger, ignorance, delusion, arrogance, pride, doubt, evil, and adherent attachment range from low to high or from negative yin to positive yang. Derive great desire, the low negative decrease the greatness reflected by right realizing for oneself. High positive degree of generosity characterized by deriving for others. For instance, deriving money only for oneself is judged by as greatness, and receiving money for others is generosity. Great desire as simply is desire that oscillates from negative or positive, deriving for oneself of the negative desire greatness, and deriving for others is positive, desiring generousness. Safety generosity is also not beneficial. One desire should be based on the four drivers of extent: individual, family, organization, and society, deriving or four simultaneously. Anger in low negativity degree is wrath. Anger in high positivity degree is satisfaction. Ignorant delusion is low negativity degree of C is delusion. The high positivity degree is clarity or wisdom. Arrogant bright low negativity degree of mind is inferiority. The high positivity is superiority. Self-confidence then in the middle. Doubt the low negative degree of need is suspicion. The high positive degree is trustworthiness. Rely on trust is the mid. Trust is in the middle, not as high as trustworthiness. Ever the low negative degree of art is cruelty. The high positive degree is kindness or benevolence. The human nature regarding art oscillates from kindness to cruelty. Hidden attachment, the low negatives of kin is stubbornness and fearful. The high positive degree is acceptance. When these nature complexly interacts, they create emotional level and levels of human nature. However, all originates from great desire and short conception. Great desire and thought conceptions are the focal points of that initiate the remaining nature, anger, ignorance, delusion, arrogance, pride, doubt, evil, inherent or attachment in the specific direction. If desire and thought conception are satisfied, all remaining natures are pushed toward the positive same direction. If we are not satisfied and cannot be stopped, they are pushed toward the negative direction, great desire and thought conception that regarding wealth and talent, beauty, form, fame, fruit eating, and sleep reset determine reception, action, internal processing, and consciousness. For example, if we direct blood or health and the physical body reacting, the medical books will open the consciousness. Reception will integrate the knowledge leading to a deeper understanding of health, great desire, and thought concept facilitates good absorption of knowledge. Without absorption is poor at action and internal processing is the output. The nature have an amplitude of oscillation, fundamentally while talent, beauty, form, fame, creating, sleep or rest or reception, thought concept, action, internal processing, consciousness do not process negative or positive electromagnetism. It is the additional of great desire that determine the yin-yang electromagnetism, initiating anger, arrogant delusion, ignorant delusion, arrogant pride, doubt, evil, and adherent attachment in the certain direction of the Western society. Shows the more lower tier labor often put while talent, beauty, form, fame, fruit eating, and sleep rest toward the negative direction because their desire are not met. Several people push towards the positive direction. Electrons and this soul reaches seem to put reception, short concept, action, interprocessing, and consciousness toward the inner reception. This predominant nature or layer determines the person's social standing. For what is the inner being? In the human structural body are the tangible physical picture, the intangible picture within a person, non-material picture, including the heart, mind, nature, and emotions, according to the common terminology, constitute the inner being. The inner being consists of the mind, heart, nature, and emotion. It includes the true nature within them, the 16 human natures, and the layer of emotion. 4.1 Mastering the inner being. When a message is transmitted, it passes through the human body via the five senses: eye, nose, smell, ears, feelings, then goes to the layer of emotion, the layer of nature, and finally reaches the heart mind. Three states of the inner being can receiving a message. When the message touches the layer of emotion, we are using emotion of interaction. When the message touches the layer of nature, We are using nature to analyze and distinguish. When the message touches the heart mind, we are using the heart mind to receive and accept. These three special states using the heart mind to receive, using the nature to analyze and distinguish, and using emotion to interact, determine the degree of mastering the inner being. Explain using emotion to interact. If someone praises your beauty and you feel pleased and happy, you are using emotion to interact. Example, using nature to analyze and distinguish. If someone praises your beauty and you ask, well, is it my skin or my face? Tell me, you are using nature to analyze and distinguish why they are complimenting you. Exam using the heart mind to receive. If someone praises your beautiful and you simply acknowledge that their sets and beautiful stopping and without any further thought or emotional arising. And you are using the heart mind to receive. The concept of mastering is in a being. Mastering means taking initiative and proactive and taking responsibility. Mastering the inner being is proactively choosing and taking responsibility for the choices with this inner being to master internal circumstances. In life, the people need to proactive and flexibly choose the three states using the heart mind to receive, using the nature to analyze this and and using emotion to interact to see different subjects and circumstances. It is inappropriate to only to use to state, for instance, if the thief enters the house, merely using the heart mind to receive without any action is unsuitable. Similarly, if the loved one compliments you, is only rephrasing a message without any reaction can strain the relationship. In work or study, only using the heart mind to receive without analyzing or distinguishing right from will not bring progress. In adversity and criticism come in, one else due immersion to interaction is easily to lead negative feeling. Point to emptiness of the inner being. The state of emptiness nature of the inner being is achieved when you use the nature of oneself to receive the message without the nature or emotion layer interfering or sticking to the message. The intention to hear, the intention to see gets attached to the layer of nature and the layer of emotion to perceive a message. It is that representing the layer of true of the air and emotion circulates through mass the sunlight. The true perception is hindered when hearing is attached to the layer of nature. Emotion is no longer the true hearing. Similarly, when seeing is attached to the layer of nature and emotion is no longer the true seeing. True seeing and true hearing means that when a message arrives, the intentions only know that is seeing or hearing without the human nature and emotion layer being outlined. Attaining true hearing and true seeing is the state of the emptiness nature of the inner being. For example, when someone calls you crazy and you only register the sound without initiating any emotion and analyzes that is true hearing and achieve the emptiness nature of the inner being. At this moment, the word crazy has no meaning. It is just a message. The heart mind is not disturbed and attached to the nature and emotion. The emptiness nature of the inner being is different from apathy. The apathetic person uses a short concept or focus elsewhere. Hearing without truly hearing, seeing without truly hearing, makes them different to their surroundings. The emptiness nature of the inner being is when one uses the true nature and thus the short conception naturally stop. It's me knowing what is happening and knowing it exists but no thought conception arise using the true nature to receive a message. When a message is transmitted and a person hears only the hearing, sees only hearing, initiates nothing, and is not attached to the nature and emotion layer. Using only the true nature to receive the message, they achieve the state of the emptiness true nature of the inner being. The emptiness true nature of the inner being is formless and intangible. It cannot only be received and not received. We cannot only understood. It is the state that one knows. For instance, hot and cold only the self knows. When the emptiness nature is achieved, the mind and the environment are separated. Using true nature to receive the message lead to peace and joy and lightness. Application to the emptiness nature of the inner being. When a problem arises, initiating the emptiness nature call this the problem to dissolve, and one attains peace and joy. When people cling to the layer of nature and emotion, the mind is easily disturbed. Initiating emptiness nature is better when facing issues. Otherwise, attachment leads to anger and ignorant delusion. This state helps us deal with problem more clearly. To initiate the emptiness nature, we can apply the Buddhist methods of one word then, let go, stop, cease, and to separate the mind from the environment. Find the total karma. The total karma is the sum total of thought and action across the countless lifetime. In other words, total karma is the accumulation of what has been heard, seen, said, and known across countless lifetime, stored in the tantric storehouse. Conscious note or subconscious note potential consciousness. Total karma consists of knowledge karma, connection karma, and result karma. Knowledge karma is total knowledge, understanding, and awareness accumulated through hearing, seeing, saying, and knowing across countless lifetimes. Connection karma is total relationships between people across the countless lifetimes. This determines the relationships and encounter in this life. Whom we meet with family, we are born into whom we marry, and familiar hierarchy and closeness. Result karma, the total results and achievements people have experienced across countless lifetimes. This includes 5 achievements such as the number of houses, amount of money, career success, etc. Humans are born with existing total karma, which explains why one is born into a specific family. Total karma has followed us for countless lifetimes. What we have seen, said, and known in the past of sought through the layer of nature and emotion from the knowledge, connection, and result karma stored in the subconscious within the human structure. Explains the knowledge karma, knowledge of substance relearning is stored in the mind, and although we think and forget, it is pure granted. Example, the result karma for possessing a house, car, or dream doll now are examples of what processing in the structural karma. There is vividness, small distinct karma. Vividness refer to specific karma expressed on the body, such as moles and birthmarks. Unique. Each person vividness belongs to the result karma. Total karma pre-exists and dictates when and what will happen and whom we will meet. That total karma is what we have cultivated across countless lifetimes. Therefore, we should receive, accept everything that happened in life rather than complaining. Understanding total karma is not about resignation, but about understanding its operation principle so that we can active the knowledge, connection, and result karma in a way that benefits us. This requires understanding how the electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being influences the external energy vibration frequency. The electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being oscillates between negative, positive, and balance. This corresponding to low, high, and super high energy vibration frequency, respectively. Inner awareness determine the electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being. The electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being determine the energy vibration frequency, and the energy vibration frequency determine our view of human life, worldview, and cosmic view. For example, when the inner awareness regarding a harmonious marriage is positive, the electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being when thinking of one's spouse is loving and joyful. This is a positive vibration that emits the high energy vibration frequency, leading to a harmonious marriage. Similarly, this applies to health, finance, and our inner being. Low energy vibration frequency results in negative hearing, seeing, saying, and knowing. A high negative vibration frequency results in positive hearing, seeing, saying, and knowing. A super high energy vibration frequencies, meaning a balanced electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being when one hears only the hearing and see only the seeing. 6. Reformed of virtue or marriage. The reformed of virtue or marriage are the block of marriage blessing and sin. The marriage block resides within the cells of the true nature. Blessing and sin block resides within the cell of the human nature. Since also known as a block of negative electromagnetism accumulated by causing suffering to others, the presence of negative electromagnetism also leads to undesirable things in life. For example, if thinking about marriage causes discomfort and unhappiness, it indicates the highest accumulation and negative electromagnetism in that aspect. Life blessing, also known as a block, is positive electromagnetism accumulated by bringing joy and happiness to others. The presence of positive electromagnetism leads to the desired outcome in life or work. More profoundly, it means helping improve the life through that joy. Marriage also is a block of electromagnetism of light accumulated by elevating the others of inner awareness or raising the wisdom intellect level 3. In other words, it helps others realize the true nature within themselves. For a Buddhist perspective, a person has marriage when they help others achieve enlightenment and liberation. Marriage is like a mountain of gold that is difficult to burn but easily to tame. Blessing is like a mountain of money that can be burnt by a single match. Factor of affects blessing, complaining or resentment and blaming dissipates the flow of a positive electromagnetism because its nature is negative. Negative electromagnetism. Men lose blessing easily through the complaining because the female's body inherently carry higher negative electromagnetism. Men lose blessing quickly through the complaining because the male body carries high positive electromagnetism then, and too much then turn into yin quickly, dissipating the blessing. Arrogant brides men lose blessing easily through the arrogance brides hijack positive electromagnetism. Women also quickly lose blessing by being arrogant and believing they can do everything themselves. Anger and ignorant delusion, sexual misconduct. The degree of losing or blessing varies according to the social prejudice factors that affect marriage, adherence, or attachment. Summary: we have illuminated the lamp of the inner state. A person rich in inner state is someone who has appropriation, appreciations and gratitude, appreciation in the emotion layer, tolerance and forgiveness is in the nature layer, and peace and joy in the heart mind layer. A person rich in inner state maintain a balanced and positive orientation in the electromagnetic vibration state of the inner being. Uh, Activating the total karma sees in the subconscious towards positive outcome, peace and joy, activates knowledge, karma, tolerance, and forgiveness, activates knowledge, karma, and appreciation and gratitude, appreciation, activates result karma. That's all. Thank you for listening. 39 phút 33. That's all. Thank you for listening. Trời ơi, đã hoàn thành rồi. Thank